Om Shanti. Today is Sunday, the 7th of June 2026. On this Sunday morning, let us listen to the Avyakta Bap Dada's Murli, which was originally held on 31st of March 2010. Today's Avyakta Murli of 7th of June 2026 is a revised Murli of 31st March 2010. Avyakta Bap Dada says, in essence, stay in the self-respect of being an ancestor and a worthy of worship soul, and sustain everyone with your mind by giving sakash to the whole tree. Let's hear the essence once again on this Sunday morning. Avyakta Bap Dada says, stay in the self-respect of being an ancestor and a worthy of worship soul, and sustain everyone with your mind by giving sakash to the whole tree. Om Shanti. Today, Bap Dada is looking at all his souls everywhere who are the ancestors and worthy of worship souls. You consider yourselves to be ancestor souls, do you not? Baba asks. Where do worthy of worship souls live? Bring your tree in front of you and look at where your place is in that. So Baba asks us to bring the tree in front of us and look at where our place is in that. You know that the place of you ancestors is at the roots. You are in the roots of the tree and also in the trunk. So the whole tree receives sustenance through the roots. You are the ancestors who sustain and give sakash to all the branches, twigs and leaves of the whole tree. So Baba calls us ancestors. So we are the ancestors who sustain and give sakash to all the branches, twigs and leaves of the whole tree, because we are situated at the roots. Baba says, as well as being ancestors, you are also worthy of worship. Even the last leaf receives sakash through the trunk. Baba highlights the word last. Even the last leaf receives sakash through the trunk. Do you experience yourselves to be those who give sakash to the whole tree? Baba asks us, do you have the intoxication of being the ancestors who give sakash to all souls who are the branches, twigs and leaves? Just as Father Brahma is said to be the great-great-grandfather, so you, his children, his companions, are also master great-great-grandfathers. So Baba tells us, just as Father Brahma is said to be the great-great-grandfather, so you, his children, his companions, are also master great-great-grandfathers. Souls of the whole tree are attracted to you ancestor souls. You ancestor souls sustain them with your powers. The Father sustained all of you ancestor souls. How did he do that? With all the powers. So how did Baba do that? With all the powers. Similarly, in terms of you being the ancestors, Baba says you are the ones who sustain them with the powers. Nowadays, you can see that all souls are unhappy. They are calling out to their own special deities. Come and protect us. Give us peace. Give us power. O oceans of forgiveness, ancestors, sustain us. So, Baba asks us, can you ancestor souls hear this sound in your ears? Baba asks, can you ancestor souls hear this sound in your ears? Do you have the experience of being their ancestors? Look at the whole tree, because all the souls of other religions are the branches and twigs of the tree. They too look at you with that vision. So Baba tells us, look at the whole tree, because all the souls of other religions are the branches and twigs of the tree. They too look at you with that vision. You are their ancestors too. Baba says, whenever you meet souls of any religion, do you consider them to be the branches and twigs of your own tree? When they meet you, they consider you to belong to them. Those souls have the feeling of you belonging to them, and they should have that feeling. Baba says those souls have the feeling of you belonging to them, and they should have that feeling. Do you have that much intoxication and feelings of mercy within you? Baba asks. They are crying out in distress, have mercy. So now, according to the time, all of you ancestor souls have to sustain them through your minds with the powers. They need this now. Baba says, to the extent that you maintain the intoxication of being an ancestor, to that extent those souls will be sustained by you. So how will it happen? To the extent that you maintain the intoxication of being an ancestor, Baba says, to that extent those souls will be sustained by you. Generally, in Lokik life too, one is sustained by one's elders. They are the ones who provide and make arrangements for food and drink, for one's body and the education, which is one's source of income. So Baba highlights the words source of income. Baba is telling us that generally in Lokik life too, one is sustained by the elders, since elders are the ones who provide and make arrangements for food and drink for one's body and the education, which is the source of one's income, Just as the Father has sustained all of you children with different powers, in the same way, it is your duty to sustain all the branches, twigs, and leaves of the whole tree. Baba says, do you ancestor souls have such enthusiasm? Do you have the intoxication that you are also the worthy of worship souls? Look within the whole drama. No great soul or founder of a religion is worshipped with the discipline in the same way as you souls are. So Baba says, look within the whole drama. No great soul or founder of a religion is worshipped with discipline in the same way as you souls are. Your worship is according to your discipline, doing your arti, that is form of worship, with deepaks on a plate and offering bhog. No one else is worshipped in this way. Baba says the way you are remembered and the way your praise is sung is also according to discipline. No one else is remembered in this way. So, as well as being ancestors, you are also worthy of worship. No one else in the whole drama is worshipped or remembered in the same way as you are. So, what did Baba tell us? No one else in the whole drama is worshipped or remembered in the same way as you are, that is with Arti and Bhog. So, seeing you worthy of worship and ancestor souls, Bab Dada is so pleased. The song is repeatedly being played in the Father's heart. Vah, my ancestors of the whole tree and worthy of worship souls. Vah. Nowadays, Bab Dada wants to see all of you children in the form of your self-respect, of being equal to the Father, complete and perfect. So how does Bab Dada want to see us? Bab Dada wants to see all of us children in the form of our self-respect, of being equal to the Father, complete and perfect. Baba says for that, you children have to keep paying attention to one thing. Bab Dada has seen that although all of you children are making very good efforts, each one of you has to add the word Sada constantly to those efforts. A few days ago also Baba had told the same word in the Murli, that although all of you children are making very good efforts, each one of you has to add the word Sada constantly to those efforts. You have to pay attention to this. Baba highlights the word attention. Bab Dada is asking you children, just as Bab Dada sees all of you children in the form of your elevated self-respect, in the same way, do you also consider yourselves to have such elevated self-respect? So Baba asks us, do we consider ourselves to have such elevated self-respect? Bab Dada saw that even you children now want to go to your kingdom. You continue to sing the song in your minds. We now have to return home. We now have to return home. We now have to make the return journey. So Baba highlights the word return journey. We now have to make the return journey. For this, Bab Dada has told you earlier. What did Bab Dada tell us earlier? Keep yourself busy doing one type of service or another all the time. Baba highlights the word busy. Keep yourself busy doing one type of service or another all the time. Baba says Bab Dada has seen that all of you children still have the interest and the zeal and enthusiasm in doing service. Bab Dada hears very good service news. However, in order for you to make progress at a fast speed, Bab Dada is especially drawing the attention of you children. So, Baba is especially drawing the attention of us children. Do not serve just with words. When you are doing service, do 3 types of service at the same time. Now Baba says, what are all these? Give Sakash with your mind, give this knowledge with words and in deeds, that is in connections and relationships. Do such service with your face, that also creates an impact in the service you do at the same time. So Sakash with mind, knowledge with words and in deeds, and that is in connections and relationships, such service with our face that also creates an impact in the service that we do at the same time. Baba says do 3 types of service at the same time because souls now want there to be some difference in service, that something should change. So Baba asks us to do 3 types of service at the same time because souls want some difference in service. Something should change. So Baba asks, can you do 3 types of service at the same time? Can you do it? Baba checks. Do you check that when you are serving with words, service is also taking place through your mind and your deeds? That is, service taking place through your relationships and connections. Do they take place at the same time? Baba asks. Those who feel that they are doing all 3 types of service at the same time, raise your hands. You do all 3 types of service? Baba confirms. So now, attention please, not sometimes. What happens? You do service, but let there also be contentment within yourselves and with your companions, because the fruit of service is contentment and happiness. So Baba says the fruit of service is contentment and happiness. Therefore, Baba says each of you check. You did service, but as you were told earlier, there is happiness in doing service when you yourself, your companions and the atmosphere in the vibrations are of contentment. Therefore, Baba says, therefore each of you check. You did service, but as you were told earlier, there is happiness in doing service when you, yourself, your companions and the atmosphere are in the vibrations of contentment. You have been told of 3 things in particular for success in the service you do. You must be remembering them. Firstly, service means the consciousness of being an instrument, that is Nimit Bhav. Secondly, pure feelings, Bhavna. Thirdly, pure and sweet words. So what are the 3 things we should remember? Baba says firstly, service means the consciousness of being an instrument, that is Nimit Bhav. Secondly, pure feelings or Bhavna. Thirdly, pure and sweet words. Intention, that is Bhav. Pure feelings, Bhavna, and nature, Swabhav. Bhav, Bhavna or Swabhav. When all of these are together in the service you do, you yourself will then be content, your companions will be content, and those whom you serve will also continue to move forward. So what are the 3 things? Baba says intention, pure feelings and nature. Bhav, Bhavna, Swabhav. When all of these are together in the service that you do, you yourself will then be content, your companions will be content, and those whom you serve will also continue to move forward. Those who have the consciousness of being an instrument will forge a relationship with the Father. If there isn't the consciousness of being an instrument, they won't come close to the Father. So Baba says, whenever you are doing service, check whether your intentions, feelings and nature are accurate. What should we check? Whenever we are doing service, we need to check whether our intentions, feelings and nature are accurate. Nowadays, Bap Dada has seen that the main thing is, whenever each of you goes to do service, check whether your companions remain content. Success in the service you do is to receive the fruit of contentment and happiness. So Baba says, nowadays Bap Dada has seen that the main thing is, whenever each of you goes to do service, check whether your companions remain content. Success in the service you do is to receive the fruit of contentment and happiness. As well as this, Bap Dada is giving a signal for one thing. While walking and moving along, and while being in a gathering, there is always someone or other with you when you are doing service. And so look at one another as a soul. So Baba says, look at each other while doing service as a soul. You do look at one another as a soul. You practice that too. However, when you look at that soul, do you see that soul in the form of his original sanskars? Baba highlights the word original. Do you see the soul, that soul, in the form of his original sanskar? Or do you also see the mixed sanskars of that soul? Baba says you have passed when it comes to seeing others as souls, but with which sanskars did you see those souls? Do you form connections with those souls with their original sanskars? Or do the present sanskars also come in front of you? So the father says, from today, first of all, see anyone as a soul, but see that soul in his form of his original sanskars. All the things that sometimes happen among yourselves will not then happen. Baba says at present you look at souls, but whatever the present sanskars of each soul are, they also appear to you. Therefore, there is a gap in the perfect stage that there should be with one another. So, what do we do now? At present, when Baba says you look at souls, but whatever the present sanskars of each soul are, they also appear to you. Therefore, there is a gap in the perfect stage that there should be with one another. Therefore, Baba says, so see each soul with his original sanskars. Baba highlights the word original. See each soul with his original sanskars. Then the obstruction that comes in the gathering will finish. Baba says this Brahmin family is an elevated family. There is great praise of the family. You will not find this godly family again and again. You only find this godly family once in the whole cycle. Throughout the whole cycle, you will not find such a huge family. Therefore, Baba says to know the speciality of this family and to move along with the family is also a huge subject. Baba highlights the word subject. To know the speciality of this family and to move along with the family is also a huge subject. You have been told earlier too that the foundation of this knowledge is faith, and that there are 4 things in this faith. What are they? Baba says the father, Dada is included in that, and then faith in this knowledge, faith in the drama, and faith in the family. So faith in the father, in which Dada is also included, and then faith in the knowledge, faith in the drama, and faith in the family. You are those whose intellects have faith, and so you become easy effort makers. Baba says just as you have faith in Bab Dada, so it is also essential to have faith in the family. What do you do when you are packing something? Baba asks, what do you do when you are packing something? You make it tight on all 4 sides. If you do not make it tight on even one side, it would rattle. In the same way, the father, this knowledge, and within this knowledge, the drama in particular, and the family. If all 4 things are not strong, then there will be obstacles. So, how does Baba give the example of packing something? In the same way, Baba says, the father, this knowledge, and within this knowledge, the drama in particular, and the family. If all 4 things are not strong, then there will be obstacles. You will then have to pay attention to overcoming the obstacles. Therefore, recognition of the family, love for the family, understanding one another, these are absolutely essential. So Baba gives the example of packing something when we make it tight from all 4 sides so that it does not rattle. Similarly, recognition of the family, love for the family, understanding one another, these are absolutely essential. Baba says each of you is an ancestor. You are worthy of worship, and so you have to put these things into yourself and your companions. No matter what you are number wise. However, the special task of the Brahmin family is to give blessings and to receive blessings. Some children say, others get angry. How would they take blessings? They would not take blessings, they would get angry. Bab Dada says, okay, if because of their sanskars they are giving bad wishes and you wish to give them blessings, but because they are giving bad wishes, if they are giving bad wishes, who is the one who is taking them? Is it you or the other person who is taking them? They are the ones who are giving, and you are the one who is taking. So, why did you accept their bad wishes? If you look at souls in the form of their original sanskars, you will have mercy. Baba says, keep yourself safe. So Baba highlights the word safe. He says, keep yourself safe. Do not take their bad wishes, because you are the one who takes. Do not give and do not take those. Bab Dada is now giving you homework for today and until the next time that Baba comes. So this time Baba had come on 31st of March 2010. So Bab Dada is now giving homework for today and until the next time that Baba comes, whenever you look at another soul as a soul, do do not see that soul in the form of his present sanskars. When you say soul, then see that soul in the form of his original sanskars. When you form a relationship with that soul or look at that soul, then look at that soul with that vision. Then Baba says these obstacles that come which do not allow your efforts to become intense will not come. Baba says if you now change your attitude and vision, the situations will then all finish. So if you now change your attitude and vision, the situations will then all finish. In whatever situations you see souls, Bab Dada has told you earlier too that it is also the constant duty of each one of you in the Brahmin family to give good wishes and pure feelings, and also to take good wishes and pure feelings. Look at souls with those sanskars and move along in that way. Baba will tell you one more thing. You were told this earlier too. Sometimes in a gathering, you become attracted to pardarshan, looking at others, parchintan, thinking about others, and parmat, following the diktats of others. Baba says now cut out these three pars and keep one par, that is par upkar, to uplift others. So we must cut out parchintan, parmat and pardarshan and keep par upkar. You have to uplift others. You are those who uplift others. The nature of Brahmins is to uplift others. Do not look at others. Cut out that par. All of those three cause a huge loss. This is why you must constantly remember your self-respect. Baba says the self-respect of myself, a Brahmin soul, is to uplift others. In the next season, Bab Dada wants to see this transformation in each of you children. So Baba says in the next season, Bab Dada wants to see this transformation in each of us children. Is it possible? So how should we see ourselves? We should constantly remember our self-respect. Baba asks, is it possible? Raise your hands. You are all good at raising your hands. So what are you going to do? It is good. Bab Dada is giving congratulations. Continue to draw the attention of one another. What are you going to do? Every night before going to sleep, before saying good night to Bab Dada, give Bab Dada your whole chart of whether you did anything good or bad. Give your chart of whatever you did. Empty your intellect and then say good night. Say good night to the Father and go to sleep in remembrance of the Father. Baba says you will then sleep very well. First, empty yourself. Do not keep anything in your intellect. When you give your whole chart to the Father, you will not need to go to the land of Dharmraj. So Baba says, when you give your whole chart to the Father, you will not need to go to the land of Dharmraj. The Lord becomes pleased with an honest heart. The Lord becomes pleased with an honest heart. So, you have been given homework. Firstly, you can do service while walking and moving around in your form of an ancestor and being worthy of worship. The father saw that daughter Janak, even though her health was not good, gave Sakash with her mind to the service in Karachi. Whoever may be instrumental for that, this one did it practically. Baba highlights the word practically. Souls there received Sakash and they are moving forward with enthusiasm. So Bab Dada saw such a practical example, and so all of you can also do that. You can enable waves of happiness to reach those who are unhappy, to those who are crying out. So what all can we do? Baba says you can enable waves of happiness to reach those who are unhappy, to those who are crying out. Your devotees are calling out to you. When will our deities come and have mercy? You are not able to hear it, but the Father can hear it a lot. They are calling out to all you special deities. You don't know who your devotees are, but the devotees know. Baba says they are calling out. Each of you Brahmin souls has devotees. Some of you may be a little slack or clever. You also have devotees. You are sitting among the roots, and so you have the part of giving Sakash. So today Baba says we are sitting at the roots of the Kalp tree, and so you have the part of giving Sakash. So now increase doing service with your mind. The busier you are, the more you will remain free from obstacles. You can do this, can you not? Baba asks. You know how to serve with your mind, do you not? Do you know? Those who know, raise your hands. Okay, put your hands down. You know it. Okay, those who continue to do it practically every now and then, raise your hands. You continue to do this? Okay. Do you do it regularly as a discipline or only sometimes? So Baba reconfirms. Do you do it regularly as a discipline or only sometimes? If you are only doing it sometimes, then make it regular. And if you are doing it a little, then increase it, because the foundation of the whole cycle is the fruit of the service you do at the present time. So Baba says the foundation of the whole cycle is the fruit of the service that you do at the present time. Whether you become worshippers or those who claim a kingdom, the foundation of both is the service you do at the present time, your stage of the present time, your words of the present time, and your relationships and connections of the present time. This is why Bab Dada wants that next time when he comes for the first meeting, you must be thinking that the Father has asked, until when will this continue? This means that you have to remain ever ready. Baba highlights the word ever ready. This means you have to remain ever ready. This is why everyone's result will be taken at the first meeting. The percentage needs to increase from what it is now. In fact, Baba says that Bab Dada has been saying from the beginning, if you are going to do it now, not at some point. If you are going to do it now. You sing a lot of songs of sometimes to Bab Dada. You sing many very good songs, but Bab Dada does not like the songs of sometimes. He likes the songs of abhi, right now. An instant donation brings great charity. Baba says an instant donation brings great charity. So, do you understand what you have to do for next year? Acha. Bab Dada is pleased to see the children everywhere, because Bab Dada does not wish to do anything alone by himself without you children. This is why he continues to invoke you children every day. Intense effort maker children, sweet children, lovely children. Now let's go. All of you children from everywhere, whether you are sitting personally in front of Bab Dada or wherever you may be sitting, all of you are remembering the Father. So who is the Father remembering? He is remembering all of you children everywhere, because for every child, the Father has the hope that each child definitely has to become equal to the Father. The Father has the hope in each child, although He knows that you are number-wise, that all of you have to become complete according to your number, do you not? Baba also sees the effort of each one according to what each one of you is doing. The Father feels a lot of love. When you make effort, He feels a lot of love that you should become free from laboring. Become lost in love. The more you become lost in love, the less effort you will have to make. Baba says the more you become lost in love, the less effort you will have to make. Also, when Bab Dada asks you to raise your hands for having love for the Father, all of you raise your hands very high. The Father accepts that you have love for Him, and the majority of you have passed in the subject of love. But when you become caught up in situations, you forget the Father. So Baba says the Father accepts that you have love for Him, and the majority of you have passed in the subject of love. But when you become caught up in situations, you forget the Father. So we should take care of this aspect. Multi-million-fold love, remembrance and affection from the heart of Bab Dada to all of you children everywhere. To everyone, to all of you children who are the masters, the Father is giving hundreds and thousands of greetings. Fly and continue to make others fly. Acha. And we the spiritual children also say Namaste to our spiritual Father. Today's blessing: may you be incorporeal and use all your ornaments with your own stage to overcome all adverse situations. Blessing once again: may you be incorporeal and use all your ornaments with your own stage to overcome all adverse situations. Baba explains, those who keep all their ornaments with them can never have any arrogance of their bodies. To be incorporeal and to use all your ornaments is to be Man Manabhav and Madhyaji Bhav. So what is Baba saying? To be incorporeal and to use all your ornaments is to be Man Manabhav and Madhyaji Bhav. When you are stable in your own original stage, you can easily overcome all adverse situations. then all your different old types of nature will finish by doing this. When you see the intentions of yourself, the soul, all things to do with a conflict of nature will finish. You can then develop in yourself the power to face all situations. So therefore today's blessing is, may you be incorporeal and use all your ornaments with your own stage to overcome all adverse situations. Today's slogan, just take one step in your mind and the Father will take 1000 steps of giving cooperation. Slogan once again, just take one step in your mind and the Father will take 1000 steps of giving cooperation. Om Shanti. In the Avyakt signal, to remain constantly cheerful, be easy-natured and tolerant, today's point is, those who do not look at their own past or the past of others and who put a full stop in a second are easy-natured. So, those who do not look at their own past or the past of others and who put a full stop in a second are easy-natured. From their easy natures, you can see the practical sweetness and cheerfulness in their eyes, their faces, and their activity. Those who have the stage of being easy-natured will also make others easy-natured. To be easy-natured means that whatever you hear, see, or do has to be essenseful, and that you only select the essence. So Baba says those who have the stage of being easy-natured will also make others easy-natured. And to be easy-natured means that whatever you hear, see or do has to be essenseful, and that you only select the essence. Acha, Om Shanti.